Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Josh and I mainly make videos on different financial aspects. However, in this video I'm actually going to change things up a little bit and go more towards a current event, and that's kind of like the I guess what you would say kind of the health issue and main economic issue that we're all experiencing right now, and something that I cannot name due to YouTube possibly demonetizing or deleting these videos, something I don't really want to take a risk on. However, everyone probably knows what I'm talking about. Basically, what I want to talk about in this video is recently the Senator of Utah, Mitt Romney, had floated around the idea of sending every single American adult a check for around $1,000. Now, since then, other politicians have gotten behind that, and even President Donald Trump has said that he wanted to get a $1,000 check out to every American within the next couple of days to kind of help ease and aid the economy, I guess, and help these people who are perhaps without work for the next week or two, or perhaps even longer, to help them purchase groceries, pay off their rent, any essential needs that they have. And that's probably for a lot of people completely necessary, as you have people who aren't making as much money necessarily right now and are living paycheck to paycheck, and all of a sudden they're without a job. Those $1,000 are certainly going to come in handy as far as buying groceries or any essential needs that they have, or if they have to pay their rent. A lot of places aren't allowing evictions at this point in time. I'm not sure if they're actually actively trying to collect rent or what will happen with that, or if they'll eventually suspend mortgage payments. So we'll definitely probably see in the next couple of weeks of how that's all going to play out. And then of course you have people who are even in the middle and upper class that make a little bit more, but even with that money they end up spending most or all of it, and they don't actually have a rainy or emergency day fund set up. So they're kind of perhaps in the same boat where right now they're without work, and even though they made a lot of money in their days of working, they ended up spending most or all of it. So that's eventually going to run out, and they're going to be in the same situation where how are they going to have the money for rent? How are they going to have the money for food? So I guess the $1,000 will kind of help ease that a little bit. But then of course you have the situation of where exactly is this money going to come from? Well, of course right now the government is just printing out trillions of dollars to help kind of ease this. Some of the money is obviously going to go to big corporations. Other money perhaps in the fund of these checks that are going to be sent out. Now, different politicians have recommended different amounts of money to be sent out. Some have said even up to, I believe, like $2,000 per adult. And then of course, if you have children, you might get a little bit extra. Who knows really the exact amount of money? I believe they did say if you make over $1 million, you most likely won't receive a check. Now, according to the Washington Post, this really isn't going to be something new. During the Great Recession, the federal government actually sent every adult a $300 to $600 check, plus $300 per child. And then back in 2001, the majority of Americans also received a $300 check, according to the Washington Post. So it should be interesting to see how everything plays out, and I'm very interested in what everyone else thinks about this current situation. And if you believe that this is the right thing to do, to send every American a $1,000 check, what would be your threshold? Like, how much would someone have to make to not deserve a $1,000 check? Once you got to $250,000 in income, do they really need it? But then again, I guess even like I said before, someone who makes $100,000 per year, even though on the surface it seems like a lot of money, they may end up spending all that money and they still need it to pay off their mortgage or rent and food, stuff like that. Maybe you send a little bit more money to people who don't make as much money or have children, like some politicians have suggested. And what do you guys think about as far as mortgage payments? Should they just be suspended immediately? Right now, I can't really say that I have an opinion on what should be done. I do think it would be a temporary alleviation, but if this happens to go on for more than a few weeks, if people are without work through the next few months, through the end of July, who knows how much longer. I am optimistic just from seeing some of the results from China and South Korea. I believe they're back to work now. So hopefully, now that they're back in the working cycle, that everything is kind of under control. and we can see similar results in not just the United States, but other countries as well that are experiencing the same kind of economic and health issue that's going on, that we can all get healthy, get back to work. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, and thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and I hope you guys are well out there and have a great day. Thank you so much again, and take care. I'll see you next time.